in terms of how we're doing the construction, also in terms of getting them power from other sources. So the last thing we want is for them to be frustrated and without power.
SRP is telling us they hope to have the issue resolved in 3 weeks and are planning to put in a temporary cable this week to hopefully prevent any more outages. I am told homeowners can also call the customer service line here at SRP to discuss possible reimbursement for things like motel stays and perishable foods that had to be thrown out. Reporting in Phoenix, Jason Berry, CBS 5 News.
New data may indicate a major cultural shift when it comes to marijuana. The number of adults who smoke weed has nearly doubled in 3 years. This is according to a new Gallup poll. 13% of adults currently smoke the drug, while 43% have tried it. The Gallup report also says the increase may be because more states are willing to legalize pot. Arizona is one of 5 states with marijuana legalization on the ballot this November. And if you own a home, you pay real estate taxes, but some in the Valley are paying more than they should.
CBS 5 advocate Dave Cherry with the reason why and how homeowners can fix the problem. Dave?
Yeah, Chris, the reason why is that your home is misclassified.
CBS 5.
For the content of this advertising.
Shop the top mattress brands at the lowest prices during the Living Spaces anniversary event, where you'll find a huge selection of sleep systems from Sealy, Serta, Stearns & Foster, Tempur-Pedic, and iComfort, with queen sets starting at just $295. And while supplies last, save up to $800 on select Revive memory foam sleep systems. Plus, get a $300 Living Spaces card with your purchase of select premium sets. These deals won't last, so hurry into the Living Spaces anniversary event.
Arriesgaron su vida como Rufino, quien perdió a 8 familiares por el...
And in Los Angeles, over to the work on his hitting and his fielding, the 29-year-old has not played baseball regularly since his junior year of high school in 2005. Tebow was an all-state baseball player in Florida that year, and he had a pretty impressive .494 batting average.
If he can hit a curveball, he may have a chance. You never know. All right, a new project in Texas aiming at fighting home.
Save hundreds of dollars. All your plumbing, heating, cooling, and
solar panel systems that provide the air conditioning and the power. The executive director of the project thinks that residents will appreciate the privacy this offers.
They'll be able to lock the door. They don't have to worry about their belongings. And I would imagine probably sleep better at night, knowing that the door's locked and nobody's just going to walk in on them.
It's a great idea.
It's a great idea, yep.
We need more of thinking like that. And with the solar panels, it's going to cost less to do the air conditioning. Oh, they just announced $100 million.
Get Arizona's fastest growing late newscasts now on Saturday and Sunday.
Your furniture can all be damaged.
If you ever question just how far this Cardinals organization has come in its history, you got to stick around for Carson Palmer's very strong comments. We're live at Cards training camp in moments.
Buying a used car.
You know what? I put up with this long enough. I'm done. Bye.
18 locations. There are 3 here in the Valley. No word yet if any of them will be affected.
All right, you can find lots of bargains inside of a dollar store, and well, apparently now you don't have to go to the store. You can just shop online. Holla is the world's first online-only dollar store. Most of the things on the site are priced from $2 to $5. So you tell me, how is that a dollar store?
Touche.
I've always wondered that.
It's supposed to be just $1.
It's supposed to be $1. You go to a dollar store, I don't want to see things that are $5. And then apparently there's some things that are bundled that go for $20. So much for that Holla dollar store. There are over 20,000 items, though, to choose from. An airline will soon be giving away free entertainment on all flights.
All flights. And if you happen to be an AT&T customer, you might be getting a refund. Gary Harper has tonight's Consumer Headlines.
I'm 3 on your sides, Gary Harper with your consumer news. AT&T is
Copa. Swipe your total.
Years.
We need to get a little more perspective on this.
We do. We're going to check in with Mark McClune out at Cards Cap. The question mark, can Tim Tebow make it in baseball?
Well, Michael Jordan tried to play professional baseball. He barely hit above 200, but some video surfacing today that makes you think this is at least worth a shot. Here's some video of Tim Tebow hitting in the cage. You mentioned he played in high school. He was almost a 500 hitter. Now, hitting in high school really doesn't stack up to hitting professional pitching, but he has been training here in the Valley with former D-back Chad Moeller. Let's see if he can hit a curveball and maybe see if we'll see him playing out here in Arizona. Back out here live, let's talk Cardinal football. And the story of the day is Carson Palmer meeting the media for the first time today since signing that contract extension that's going to keep him in a Cardinal uniform for the next 3 seasons. Palmer right now 36 years old, means he's going to be 39 by the time, well, he's done with the contract. And reports that his left tackle Jared Valdir restructuring his contract to free up money to make the Palmer thing happen, maybe make another move happen. But the Palmer thing today in the last week really extending the Cardinals Super Bowl window.
I've been playing my whole career to be in a situation like this and play for an owner like this and a GM like this, and then you throw in having the chance to play for Bruce and be one of Bruce's quarterbacks, and that's why I'm so happy to finish my career here and know that this is where it ends.
All right, so a lot to be excited about out here at Cardinal Camp at University of Phoenix Stadium. Not really the case right now in Tempe. Demario Richard, the talented junior running back, on crutches today at practice, and that wasn't even the biggest story. Kind of a wild day with third-string quarterback and Chandler alum Bryce Perkins. Well, we heard this morning he might be transferring. There were some reports of that last night. Then today, Sun Devil source saying he has a neck injury, so we'll stay with.
Fans of former boy band NSYNC are dreaming of a reunion after Justin Timberlake posted a photo on Instagram. That's him and the entire NSYNC band. The guys got together for J.C. Chase's 40th birthday party, and Timberlake documented the milestone with an image captioned, "JC's 40th." And if you don't know, now you know.
Now you know.
Holla. One person tweeted, "This reunion brings tears of joy to my life."
Flashbacks. What was can you even name a song?
No, come
Dirty
on.
Pop.
Oh,
I know.
Okay, Brandon.
I
Wow,
do.
nice.
I was a fan.
Yeah.
Renee Zellweger is hitting back at those who've criticized her appearance.
You know, she's been plagued by a lot of rumors that she had plastic surgery, maybe after she walked the red carpet looking noticeably different. There was an essay posted to Huffington Post, and she called for tabloids to change their way of reporting. Instead of focusing on negativity or a person's appearance, they should report on more important matters impacting the world. Zellweger also called for an end to double standards and sexism in Hollywood. You know, the Summer Olympics continued to dominate ratings Monday, and plenty of Hollywood stars are either watching at home or in Brazil.
Now, Entertainment Tonight's Nancy O'Dell joins us now from Los Angeles with details.
Well, Brandon and Nicole, it's pretty amazing, and I got to say, a lot of fun to see how crazy the stars can get, turning into diehard fans. So we're handing out our own gold medals.
Go Team USA. We'll see you in the pool tonight.
Matthew McConaughey wins our gold for biggest fan. After he took in some rugby, check Matt out getting super animated, yelling at the scoreboard and jumping out of his seat as he watched USA compete in swimming.
She's gonna win it. She did it.
The silver goes to Zac Efron. He's gymnastics sweetheart.
Breath as the Super Bowl, but it's what Carson Palmer said today about wanting to finish his career here as he readjusted his contract the next few years that is so strong a validation of how far this Cardinals organization has come.
Yeah, I didn't wrestle with it a bit. I mean, they had approached me about changing some stuff contractually and giving us flexibility this year and years to come, and didn't hesitate. I mean, this is I've been playing my whole career to be in a situation like this and play for an owner like this and a GM like this, and then you throw in having the chance to play for Bruce and be one of Bruce's quarterbacks, and a chance to play in a locker room like this, and then a chance to improve a fantastic roster. Didn't hesitate at all.
Just think about his interesting journey here. I mean, he played with a subpar organization in Cincinnati and then was sent to Oakland when they were really bad, and now transformed and viable and very relevant again this coming season for Carson Palmer as he looks ahead maybe for the next few years to continue to quarterback this team. As for what happened on the practice field today, still no John Brown, recovering from concussion-like symptoms. They're going to play very safe, as they should. No rush to get him back. They know what he can do. Robert Nkemdiche, the walking boot came off. He's probably still at least another week or so away from probably getting on the practice field. But they'll turn their attention to Friday when the Oakland Raiders come to town. This is a Raiders team with a young, talented quarterback in Derek Carr. The first teamers will have a chance to get out there and play about 10 or 12 plays. That includes Carson Palmer, who's play a little bit longer. Brandon Williams at cornerback play a little bit longer. And then it'll be time for Drew Stanton to take the helm perhaps midway, late first quarter. Back with more from Cardinals training camp as we continue of Cards training camp coverage 2016. We'll see you at 6 o'clock.
All right, thank you, Jude. We're looking to that. It's the end of the line for Christy Brinkley and Roy John Mellencamp. Why the two split up?
I missed something. I didn't know they were there.
Yeah, they've been a couple for a while. It's kind of an odd couple, isn't it?
That is interesting. All right, plus why another installment of the X-Files could be just around the corner.
Looks like your brother might be alive.
Many people think you'll lose every file for bankruptcy. This is not true. You can keep all your exempt property. Bankruptcy stops wage garnishments and creditor calls. Make the smart call. I'm Sandra Oswald. Call me at 602-225-2222.
By voting yes, not.
I have no idea who to vote for.
You know to say no, not vote yes.
Who should we vote for?
Voting yes, not no. So let's.
Hours or so.
Our 72 degrees on Wednesday, 74 on Thursday, upper 70s on Friday, and then drier conditions over the weekend. If you're heading up north for the weekend, looking good. Lower 80s. In our forecast, temperature staying below average. The threat of storms through Thursday, and then Friday conditions dry out. And as conditions dry out, we'll see clear skies, and then things heat up above average Saturday and Sunday.
We know you'll be watching all the action for us. Thanks, Paul. Well, the fight between Maricopa County and the Arizona Diamondbacks over upgrades at Chase Field, that fight is getting uglier.
Yeah, the county rejected most of the teams requested $65 million in improvements, but tonight one county leader is saying he's sorry. Dennis Welch reports.
Negotiations for those upgrades and repairs have been going on for a number of
A low of 82. Tomorrow, thunderstorms likely.
Welcome to Cold Stone Creamery.
Thank you.
This magic moment, so different and so new, was like any other, until I kissed you, and then it happened. It took me by surprise.
Create magic moments at Cold Stone Creamery, the ultimate ice cream experience.
Today we're going to be comparing the roll-form steel bed of the Chevy Silverado to the aluminum bed of the competitor's truck. First, let's check aluminum bed of this truck. Holy full-on crack. Now let's check out the steel bed of the Silverado.
I'd expect more dents. No holes.
This summer, find Jag and get 16% of MSRP cash back on select remaining 2016 Silver.